Hey everybody, back with a new episode of The X-Files. Last episode, witchcraft, employed by cosmetic surgeons.
Yes.
Or one in particular who just took advantage of everybody, got a new face and took the fuck off.
I guess he just brought the witchcraft with him to his colleagues and then screwed him over and left.
Yeah, but he went back to the same place that it had happened 10 years ago.
Yeah. So you think that there was just like a coven there chilling, waiting for him?
I don't know. It
wasn't super clear.
This episode I'm really excited about because of the name, Musings of a Cigarette Smoking Man.
Sounds funny.
Sounds like it'll have some Clyde Bruckman energy.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
it sounds funny. Sounds hilarious. What if it's not? What if it's just dead serious?
No. I mean, maybe, but no.
Oh wait, we gotta drink every time we see him. I'm just kidding.
You're getting blasted.
Smoking Man.
On his lighter.
I mean...
You need that lighter.
Constant reminder.
Look at you, you're shaking.
One at a time, boys. Now, what's going on? Throw Hickey's close. Don't use my name! No electronic surveillance.
Metrics filter. Switch.
What
You find?
do you think you're doing?
I just feel like he wouldn't be doing his own dirty
His
work.
background.
Right.
Who he is. With no surviving family, he became a ward of the state. Sent to various orphanages in the Midwest.
Is he listening to his own biography?
Spent all his time reading.
This is his last story.
I'd rather read the worst novel ever written than sit through the best movie ever made.
Captain, sir.
Hard
General Francis
disagree.
requests you report to his office ASAP, sir.
Yeah, there's some really bad novels out there.
My 1-year-old.
And really amazing movies.
Yeah.
Catch you later, Mulder.
Wait, what? That means that was, that was Mulder's dad? So Mulder's first word was JFK? Is that what they just freaking said?
No way.
Enemy.
But of course.
No, thank you, sir. I never touch him.
You see, Captain, most people seek to control
What
life
changed?
in order to secure a more positive, productive, and
His assignment was the assassination of an American civilian aged 46. Former naval PT boat commander. Married, father of 2.
You'll have a good view of the president today.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
I like the president's family. They're interesting people. However, I have my own views on the president's national
Oh
policy.
my god, if he's the second
Probably
shooter,
just eat lunch.
he's gonna be on the grassy knoll.
I mean, you knew he was involved.
Man.
The president's car is now turning onto Elm Street.
Is he underground? Yeah, I thought he was in a building. Was he in a building? It just
I
looked
thought
like
he was in a building.
He looks like he's coming from the gutter.
He is.
Okay.
Okay, so there wasn't a second shooter in this version.
No, just the gutter.
The president of the United States is dead.
I won't be a patsy.
It's a little late there, buddy.
Did that really happen?
I don't know, but if it did, he's like, I'm not gonna beat Patsy. I'm just gonna shoot this cop. Kill JFK. Frame Lee Harvey Oswald. Start smoking. Lee Harvey Oswald cigarettes. His Morleys or whatever they're called. Are these his musings?
Arising up as never before.
I can kill you.
People who set in darkness
Please.
a great light.
Why don't we go to black and white? What do you think?
Why didn't you know this was coming, Edgar?
Are they gonna
This
kill
one
Martin
was
Luther
civil
King
rights issue.
too?
I'd vote for a King Benjamin Spock presidential ticket. And if he convinces Negroes not to fight in Vietnam, we'll lose. And the first domino will have fallen.
we must step up our efforts to discredit him.
Like your ridiculous suicide project, we find ourselves a cracker patsy and the motives become very black and white.
Another patsy.
They love a
Should
patsy.
we advise the president?
Men in some
I wonder if there was anybody he didn't
way
kill.
are
Any
responsible.
like big
Something
Any
is
figures.
happening in our
assassinations?
world. My eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Poor fella.
He's just sad he couldn't get published. took it out on the world.
He once wrote,
He's gonna kill RFK too?
All right, gentlemen. Let's make this short and sweet so we can all go home for Christmas.
Who died in 91?
Yeah, the Anita Hill thing has lost steam since October.
Well, let it go. What I don't want to see is the Bills winning a Super Bowl. As long as I'm alive, that doesn't happen.
Could be tough, sir.
He would fix football games.
So did the Soviets in the 80s.
What, you saying you rigged the Olympic hockey game?
What's the matter? Don't you believe in miracles?
Boss gave the Russian goaltender a little
He's like Forrest Gump, but like the bad guy version.
On a bogus wedding ring. That spooky kid who talked his way into opening the X-Files. Feels like trouble.
He's mine to keep an eye on.
Like a nicotine patch, maybe?
I was thinking maybe, but that's a weird place.
That's a very weird place. Oh, I thought it was cigars for sure. It's ties.
I was thinking it was his book. He's self-published. Oh, that's when he started. That's the new bad guy for him.
It's made it his personal mission.
So that's why he's setting up an assassination attempt right now.
Oh, we're putting Mulder at the same level as JFK and
To him, that's his
MLK?
new boogeyman.
Oh, he's still doing his John Colquitt books. I'd be curious to read them.
I bet they suck.
You'll never believe what we just got for Christmas.
That was Mulder's dad. No, it's Deep Throat.
Oh. Oh, snap.
Snippity snap.
And it's alive?
I think we drank on aliens.
Advance if only the two of us was together. A living EBE could advance Bill Mulder's project by decades.
EBE.
Security Council Resolution 1013 states any country capturing such an entity is responsible for its
birthday.
immediate extermination.
Oh, yeah?
Is he flipping the coin?
Yes, sure is.
That doesn't seem like him.
How did they know that this alien needs saline and like? But he's intubated. They intubated it.
You better drink. With a gun? That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, just pull the plug, man.
Are you familiar with an agent named Fox Mulder?
Yes, I am.
How so?
By reputation.
Oh,
He's an Oxford-educated psychologist
She's
who
a
wrote a monograph on
baby.
serial killers and the occult that helped catch Monty Props in 1988. He had a nickname at the academy. Spooky Mulder.
What I'll also tell you is that Agent Mulder has developed a consuming devotion to an unassigned project outside the Bureau mainstream. The only person that can never escape him is himself.
Too real. Take those headphones off. Ah. Wow, I loved it.
he's gonna quit his job. Renounce everything he ever did.
Is it too much? I mean, is my imagination too active?
No, I love it.
He's like a little nerd right now.
First in the letter, I wish to serialize your novel in our publication, Romana Clef. Many
She's
outstanding
smiling.
authors received their first printing in our publication.
He's resigning. It's all he ever wanted.
This is ridiculous. Why are they wanting to make you feel for a cigarette smoking man?
I don't. Fuck him.
They're like, look how happy he is. All he needed was just to be an author.
This isn't the ending that I wrote. It's all
Uh-oh.
wrong.
They said you gotta
Look, if
relinquish
you're
some
going to stand
control.
there and read it, I got to ask you to buy it. First, I don't know why anybody in their right mind want to buy that sort of crap.
Do you know who you're talking to?
He's gonna kill you, man.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Okay. They knew what they were doing.
A gift that nobody ever asks for. You're desperate enough to eat those, and what you've got left is an empty box filled with useless brown paper wrappers.
Wow, man, you should be a writer. Why kill him when you can try to manipulate him, you know?
But not today.
Well, thanks. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Maybe it just makes him feel powerful that he could do it at any time. Like he likes to follow him around with a sniper rifle and just like pretend like he's killing Mulder.
So he needed a win there to feel powerful after
Was
he
this
just got...
supposed to be like when he was doing this? Was this supposed to be like a while back, or was it supposed to be like now, like within the current season?
I think it was now because that letter, his resignation letter, was 96, and I think that's now.
Oh, I thought it was 91.
No, that was earlier. That was when the X-Files was starting.
So he was just doing that because he got that, because he felt
Yeah.
bad. And he just wanted to kill him.
Makes me like what I said earlier, just like, yeah, he's just a sad little man that had way too much to do with American history in a way that they completely acknowledged was like Forrest Gump.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen Forrest Gump a couple of times, but I don't think I would have gotten, even if they did the chocolate reference at the end, I wouldn't have realized how much like Forrest Gump it was.
I've seen it a bunch.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times, and the last time I saw it, I was probably like,
really?
18 or 19, and I was like, this movie is freaking ridiculous.
It is, but it's quaint. This was more serious than I thought it was going to be going into it.
But was it though? Because
it wasn't, but it was.
It was, but also like it wasn't because of the Forrest Gump parallels.
Yes. It was tongue-in-cheek a little bit.
They're literally like, what if we have a CIA agent who's like Forrest Gump, and it's just the bad man version.
Yeah, but it's like really bad. Like, oh, you respect Martin Luther King to let anybody else do it? Fuck off.
Yeah.
Because he mentioned
communism,
like the perils of capitalism. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, like, fuck off. I don't have sympathy for your little sad book man. Like, it's so ridiculous that that's his, like...
He was so happy, though.
It
was honestly
giddy.
Weird seeing him that happy.
Yeah.
Like, smiling and everything.
But it was pretty funny to see that all come crashing down. And I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for him.
I guess they showed some humanity, but it's like, yeah, but you've made the decisions and you've done these things. So, sorry, you don't get a second chance, but those are the...
But even his humanity is wrapped up in, like, this... isolated thing that he's doing. Like, he's the creator, he's the god of the story. Like,
yeah,
he doesn't...
He just called out all authors.
Well, I mean,
dang.
A lot of them have a little bit of a god complex. Come on. But no, this didn't make me sympathetic toward him. This made me pity him.
Yeah,
which is nice after him being so intimidating for so long. Yeah. I feel like, yeah,
humanized him.
Okay.
But not in like a empathetic way.
No, in the horrible parts of humanity. Yeah. But it was very cool to see the ins and outs of like the X-Files being started and
from his point of view.
Yeah, because he was there with Mulder's dad all the way back in the war. And so this makes me think that he's not Mulder's dad for sure, because his dad was like telling him, this is my son, whose name, like that's when they first met.
Yeah.
So, but that's not to say he didn't know his mom before that.
You just really want him to have banged Mulder's mom.
I don't know why. I don't want it. They implied it. And I'm going to pull at that thread until they tell me for sure. But I mean, I really like this. I like what they did. And
yeah, it was cool.
I like the Forrest Gump homage because they acknowledged it.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't just, they like straight up
like
parallel.
Dude eating chocolate and said the phrase. Like, it was this. But, yeah, I like what they did here.
And that just goes to show you how much of a cultural phenomenon Forrest Gump was.
It
because
truly
they're
was.
like, oh, we're going to do like a spin on that.
Yeah. And this was, 96, I think. Forrest Gump was 94. So it's just so funny that,
I wonder who he was planning to frame for killing Mulder. Or, I guess...
I'm sure he had someone locked up. Anybody.
Yeah. Or I guess there wouldn't be as big of an investigation.
Yeah. I was a little bit disappointed because in the flashbacks that we had of Mulder's dad and the smoking man previously, they used their voices. So that would have helped my confusion.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that here. And I don't think they used the same actors. Because remember how good the actor was that played Smoking Man previously? Looked like just like him.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Why couldn't they brought him back? I guess he wasn't available. Okay, well, this was a fun little episode. It wasn't exactly on the ridiculous levels of Clyde Bruckman.
No.
But it had that little winking factor to it. While it was some serious stuff going down, some serious assassinations and everything.
Yeah.
Just the
It helps that it's like a very obviously fictionalized recounting of how it happened.
Yeah.
It's like you're like, this is the cigarette smoking man was the person who killed
all of these
historical
people.
figures.
Okay, but yeah, really, really fun episode. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back soon.